So, what is the physical universe? And more importantly, what are we made of? The physical world is made up of substance or material. A researcher may call it matter, coming from the Latin word meaning mother, the mother of all things. This is why we call the universe Mother Nature. It simply means nature made up of matter or physical laws. It's the very thing that both you and your phone are made of. It's all material. Some material is soft, some material is hard, some material is fluid, and some material is solid. But all material can be converted into different material. And all material is made up of atoms coming together like puzzle pieces and piling one on top of another like multi-layered floors of a skyscraper. An atom is the smallest fragment of a thing, like zooming in to the finest detail of an object, the thing from which all else is built. Now, multiple atoms that are joined together are called molecules. And everything in the universe is made up of the same base materials. Everything in the universe. Now, as strands mutated and became more complex, they began to look different, taking on an identity of its own. So you and the universe are one and the same. The same way ice and water is the same. The same way that water and steam is the same. They're just different versions of the same material. Likewise, you are a different version of the universe material. The universe creates endlessly. It only gets better and more complex with every creation. So, during the early infancy stages of the universe was barren and lacked many of the things that sustains it today. It only carried lighter elements like hydrogen and helium. And as time progressed, it went on to create heavier and more chemically complex elements, sort of like gold. This happens with the stars in their lifespan. Inside of a star's core, existing elements are compacted and squeezed together to create new and more diverse elements. So the universe only gets better as it goes along. It creates with what it has. What it has is sufficient. It didn't ask for anything foreign to itself to help it to create something new or to grow. Everything that it needs is already inside of it. Likewise, everything that you need to grow, expand, and become a better version of yourself is deep inside of you. You already have it. The Bible says this in the book of Mark, chapter 11, verse 24. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you already received it, and it will be yours. It said, therefore, I tell you that whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have already received it, and it will be yours. You create from within like stars. Your creation comes in forms of ideas and imagery and thoughtful depictions, all being carried throughout the brain with the help of electrical pulses, creating magnetism amidst the brain waves. This is why your thoughts are important. Thoughts are electrical signals and are subject to the laws of the field of physics. You see, energy creates matter. Energy creates mother. And energy creates you. You are your thoughts. The courses of our lives are charted and all planned out once we notice that we draw the people in our lives to us through our thoughts. Our electrical pulses are drawn together like magnets. It's magnetism. Our energy is drawn to their energy. like magnets. This is why best friends complement each other and kinetically agree with each other biologically, not in looks but emotionally. Their thoughts polarizes our thoughts when we speak and share ideas. We trade signals through our brain's electrical pulses. This is also why we repel with other people. People we just don't mesh with. There's no kinetic energy, no chemistry. We don't agree with them. This is what makes it difficult to coexist. Every species in nature abides with its kind. Every one. Every mammal, every reptile, every bacteria. Human beings also abide with our kind, mentally or emotionally. Our social circles, our friends. We are also drawn to certain family members and are repelled by other ones. Energy lives, man. It creates. We draw to us our circumstances, our conditions, our experiences, our jobs, our opportunities, our fate. We draw that to us. We have the capabilities of problem solving, becoming a species of intelligence and ingenuity, separating us from our animalistic and bacterial counterparts. This is the magnificence of you as a human. You are a conscious being. Electricity flows through you. That's energy. And it's subject to the laws of physics. Simple. So create intelligently. Solve problems. As a species, that's our superpower. No other species on the earth can do that. This is why our living conditions have evolved over the few thousand years that we've been here as a human species. We progressed from living in the wilds of nature, using stone tools, progressing onwards to kingdoms engaged in metallic warfare, to the Renaissance period, and then breezing past the Industrial Revolution of the 17th and 1800s, skating into the information technology age, a digital world. We continue to make our conditions better by solving more problems. The gap between you and your destiny is that problem that needs to be solved. Find out what the problem is and solve it. Period. Then you will be successful.